everybody. Merry Christmas in July. Tell me where you're tuning in from and tell me what your weather is like because where I am in Maryland, it is hot, 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 and I am super excited to have Christmas in July right now. I need all the cold, cozy feelings of winter and Christmas. All right, we'll take a couple seconds for folks to join, and we're going to talk about so many fun things. We have 12 days of Christmas in July happening right now on our website. It started yesterday. As you guys saw, we had a huge battle between oh, my sound is off. Okay. Is it just staticky or is it okay. Can you guys hear me? Let's see. Perfect. Okay. Well, Merry Christmas in July, round two. As you guys know, we are celebrating 12 days of Christmas in July. It is 12 days of bargain low prices, favorite Christmas deals that you've loved in the past, along with a bunch of new steals as well. As you saw, we had a giant battle between the Grinch, or the Grump, that's his nickname, between the Grump and Santa won thanks to all of you guys who voted for him. And so now we have a bunch of steals on the website today, and one of our stealers currently has them styled in their home. So we're going to take you through their home and talk about all the amazing deals that we have today, as well as the flash steal that they have today. Hi, Holly.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I just realized, your name is also full of Christmas joy.
I'm telling you, and the number one question I always get is if I was born in December, and I was not. I was born in May.
Oh, that's funny. Well, thank you so much for joining us. For those that don't know Holly, she's over at Rustic Wild Arrow. I wanted to know, like, what's the name, like, the meaning behind your Instagram name?
It's funny. It has actually now what I do on Instagram as my job and stuff like that, it has nothing to do with my name. Back, when I started, social media almost 12, 13 years ago, I was, creating like hand made signs and stuff like that. And they were kind of with like rustic wood and, stuff like that. So I kind of intertwined all of these, words together and rustic wild arrow kind of came, you know, it was born. And from there, it's just kind of one of those where it's, I don't really need to change it. It's kind of, I am where I am now with Rustic Wild Arrow. So it doesn't really have like the best meaning to it now.
I wouldn't say that's not true. I mean, that's where you started from, right? It's part of your history and part of your story and your growth, right, in the home decor community.
Yeah,
Do you
it
still
is. I mean, obviously, what was that?
do you still make signs or like do a lot of like DIY stuff still?
I don't do the signs, now I, support the, all the other, more talented sign makers out there and stuff like that. But as for DIYs and stuff, we do a lot of, stuff in our home and painting and, whatever the time allows for me to do.
Okay. I mean, honestly, looking at your home, I'm like, you spend all your time doing all like these massive, impressive, like huge installations. So I'm like, that's kind of like DIY too. Even if you're not making it from scratch, you were so amazing, so talented at like putting these huge displays all together.
Thank you. It's every year I create something and I'm always like, how am I going to top next year? And then it's like, now here I am. But thanks to obviously with all of this is kind of getting my mind rolling on what to do. So I'm like, super excited.
Well, I can't wait to see what you do this year for Christmas. But as you guys can see in the background, Holly's already started with some of our Christmas and July steals here. And today's flash steal is pretty massive. Do you want to, can you stand up for us? or pick it
Yeah,
up.
let
I
me
don't know how
actually
heavy.
kind of, I mean, it's a little heavy. I mean, we're talking massive. And let's see. So let me make sure I get it. And I'm going to stand up. So it is, I mean, I'm not the tallest person. I'm 5'3", but this is massive.
Okay. Yeah, not too bad. I'm actually 5 foot, so I'm with you right there. Like
Yeah,
everything
I
looks
mean,
ginormous.
it doesn't take much to get to my height. So it's like, but you know what? To have something like this, it's a perfect standout type of piece.
So, guys, for anybody, if you have questions, by the way, drop them below in the comment box. We'll answer them. For anybody that's curious, this is 50 inches tall. So this is huge. Like, I can kind of imagine this like on your front porch, next to your, door. Like, it would just be such a great, like, grand statement piece for the holidays. And not just for Christmas, all throughout the winter season. It's not too like in your face, like this is kind of like Santa, necessarily. It just works great all winter round, just for any gift
I
giving.
love I love
That
the
is so
details on the
beautiful.
bow up top.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
and I
The
like
colors are
obviously like how
amazing.
it's like thick and stuff like that. So
That's chunky mean, but it's glamorous. That gold really has this nice subtle shine to it. So that's interesting.
yes,
You took off
perfect.
the top of it and you could style that separately too, as its own little like Christmas box
Yeah.
decor.
You could do almost so much with this because it has, so many layers. It's like, yeah, you could use, this top for just, obviously, you know, just to put in a corner or anything like that. Like how cute is just, a fake present. Or, you can put it underneath the Christmas tree and get your kids like super excited for it. But you could even do something, obviously here's the middle, but you could do like a tray or anything like that on top, or flip it over and have it as a cute, basket, put greenery in there. It's like possibilities are endless.
See, guys, this is why you need to follow Holly over at Rustic Wild Arrow because look at that. I mean, this is one whole piece, but she just gave you styling ideas. You can take it apart, use one of them as a riser or as a planter or however you want to use it. And you've got what, one, two, three, four, five different Christmas containers there.
I think a really cool idea too is if you don't necessarily feel like you have the space for something that is, would you say, about 50 inches tall, it's like, okay, so here, put a tree in it. So now you have all of these, tree planters for Christmas trees and stuff like that. And you have all of these different styles and, looks to choose from.
Would you mind lifting up the biggest one on the bottom? I would love to see that one because I know that very like um, this beautiful like tartan plaid, like totally full of Christmas vibes. Yeah, imagine a Christmas tree with you guys. How cute would that be?
Super cute.
So cute.
And I feel like this obviously can go with a lot. And, if you add that pop of green in there, super cute.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And imagine like use all of them for like a little Christmas tree winter wonderland forest. So you have like five different Christmas trees, like all kind of like nestled together. Could be so cozy.
Oh, yeah. And this is massive. So this is a good size and it could fit, a tree stand can easily fit inside of that.
I wonder. Let me see if I can look up the width of that. 'Cause we got the height. So the height is 50 inches. So the width is 17 inches. So there you go, guys.
Yeah.
That's pretty decent. It's a foot and a half.
A lot of times too is when you are using, a tree and you're trying to look for, a cute, base for it, like a tree skirt. A lot of times the base of those, Christmas trees, they don't necessarily fit. I have found, finding something that's super heavy or depending on, the weight of the tree, like a good styrofoam and you can stick it in there and then just stuff it. And then obviously that will, keep it upright and hold it up for you.
Oh, so cool. Hey, give me a second. Apparently my sound is staticky, so I'm gonna sign back off and on. But you hang tight.
Hey, 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 just jumping in here until Sharon jumps on.
Perfect.
Hey, didn't want to leave you hanging. but yeah, I mean that the stacked presents are awesome. I saw that from our product development team, and the pictures didn't do them justice until I saw your photos and your video. I was like, wow, this thing is like massive. But that is an awesome steal.
It's, and obviously, I think everyone's, you know, after Christmas type of thing, it's like, okay, now where are you going to put something that's, this massive in size? And, all it does, it just, all collapse into this box. So it's like
Yeah,
this is the only size that you have to work with, and you're just putting everything right back in there.
that is definitely a plus because I see people's even with my own Christmas decorations, I'm running out of room to store things, and I just don't know where people store things anymore. They have so much stuff, but something like that collapses, and you can even put things inside of it, really, right? Um, with the
So
smallest
much.
one. So I mean, it really makes it easy to store it. All right,
Yeah,
so
it's great. Like I said, lots of possibilities with those.
yeah, for sure. Obviously, we can see you have some other Christmas decor items in the background. Looks like Sharon's back on, so hopefully her sound is a little bit better. So I'm going to pass it back over to her, so you guys can talk through some of the deals you have in the back. If
Perfect.
people are tuned in, they probably recognize these from yesterday. We launched our Christmas in July event, and two of those items in the background were a part of our kickoff. So let me pass it back over to Sharon real quick.
Hi guys, I'm back. Hopefully it's not staticky.
I'm just going to show it really quick. This is it with all the boxes stacked together. So you're literally, it's barely anything to store that.
That's amazing. Yeah. So if you guys don't have huge storage space, look how compact it goes from 50 inches down to basically like what is that? I don't know, 12 inches or so storage space. So who have you got there, Holly? That Frosty?
I think he's I think he's my favorite. We
All right,
have
guys.
this
Yes,
adorable galvanized
yesterday,
snowman.
um, this was one of our fellows who kicked off Christmas in July with us. So this is our distressed iron outdoor snowman, and Holly has him right now.
Super cute. I love him. And I feel like obviously with his look, if you are in an area where, you may be getting snow. For us, we're in Michigan, so, it's always a gamble, but we sometimes get snow all the way until end of February into March, unfortunately. But I feel like he would just be super cute if you do have, that snow look too, that you can keep him out after Christmas.
Let's see what his measurements are. But this guy is 40 inches tall by 30 inches wide. You kind of see kind of waist level in comparison to Holly.
Yep.
And he looks very, so he's crafted from iron, but he's got kind of like that snowy galvanized look, right? It looks like there's some white snowy finish on it.
Yeah. There's a, let me see what I can try to get up there. You can see it's definitely a textured look, which I love that because it's, it does kind of give, a little bit of a, snowy kind of distressed still look for your decor. And then the back of it, because when it's you have to just put the arms on, which is super simple, and it's just the two screws right here. And then he has the stand. You can see that right there.
Okay. So I can see that you nailed, right? You had to attach the stand and the arms, right? Or did it come with the stand
Uh, the,
attached?
the stand was already done. The stand was already done.
Okay.
All you had to do was just take those, and then you just, obviously just pop them right in there and just tighten them in. Perfect.
So Frosty's fun. You can have him out on your porch, or he's flat enough that you could probably like lean him up against your mantle.
Yeah, that's where I put him. Um, and I feel like that's, I mean, probably where he may go, but he's also one of those that can just, like you said, go anywhere.
And again, not just for Christmas all winter long because he's, full of snow and full of fun.
Oh yeah.
All right, how about we talk about there's a big guy in the room, Mr. Santa Claus over there.
Yes.
Hey,
He is
hey.
super
Sorry, I'm back.
cute.
I'm like swapping in and out with Sharon, but her sound is just getting too staticky. So
You are fine. I will
all
grab
right,
the
so I'll
Santa
take
and
over
we
here from
will
her.
we'll go from there. So we have the Santa picture. You guys, I feel like the Santa photos are just a thing, and I absolutely love him, and the size is perfect.
Yeah, so the size of that is 24 inches by 24. So really nice size for a piece of art. Um, I don't know where you have it planned for the Christmas holidays to decorate, but I mean that's a really nice size over a mantle, over a shelf, even leaning or hanging. Can you, speaking of hanging, can you show the back? I believe it's two
Yep.
sawtooth hangers, right?
Yep.
Perfect, perfect.
Super light too,
Yeah.
which
So
is
we're
perfect because obviously you don't have to worry about any damage to your walls.
so where do you think you will style that come Christmas season?
This is something that I feel like, with the size, with the 24 by 24, um, I have a she shed, so I definitely style over there. And with me not having a TV or anything like that above the wood mantle that I have in there, I think that he would be super cool, kind of overlapping a whole bunch of my like vintage mirrors because it kind of brings out a little bit of that gold right there. So I feel like with there not being that much gold, I feel like he's super cute to kind of have a bunch of, mirrors. But obviously with the weight of this, something, super simple of just putting it on top or overlapping a cabinet, a dresser. I mean, possibilities with these. This would be, this is something that I'll probably like walk around my house, like find a spot for, but then
Yeah,
like make it harder on myself because he can go anywhere.
yeah, for sure, for sure. So yeah, we were getting requests all last year. We had a couple of Santa signs, but everyone wanted, a bigger, Santa wall art piece. We also got requests for dark skin Santa, so that's an option as well this year. I know you don't have
Perfect.
the dark skin version, but when you check out this product on our site, there is a dark skin version of Santa if you're looking for that as well. So I'll comment: is that the Coke Santa, the Coca-Cola Santa? Looks exactly like him. It is. It is not, but yeah, it may look exactly like him. But no, that was designed by one of our graphic designers in house, actually.
I love obviously this part too, where you're kind of getting a little bit, where it's not just Santa Claus, you're getting a little bit of the bow and the greenery too. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, very nice piece. Like I said, 24 by 24, really nice size. And like Holly said, the possibilities are kind of endless. You can style it wherever you want, all over the house.
Oh yeah.
So those were two out of our four deals yesterday that we kicked off Christmas in July. You can find the other ones in our Christmas in July shop now. So each day, the deals will roll into our Christmas in July shop. And speaking of the shop, Holly has one of our best sellers right now in the shop, and that's Nativity Scene.
Try to get like up close so you can see like how like three-dimensional this is. Like the perfect size too that you can just place anywhere.
Yeah. So obviously made of wood and metal. The size, the dimensions here I have are 16 inches in height, 15 inches in width, and 3 inches in depth. So yeah, we've
I feel
offered
like
an
this is also a very good gift to give someone as well too.
yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah, we've offered a number of different nativity scenes. This one's brand new to Decor Steels. I think we have another version as well in the shop, like a full rustic wooden uh, nativity scene as well. But this one's a really, like you said, really nice size. Really cool. Add some dimension. It has the kind of like the 3D look. Really cool. Almost reclaimed wood
You can
look in the
hang it
back.
too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't even see that. The hanger. So you can sit at tabletop or hang it.
I feel like with the wood and with the metal, this is like something that can go with like any type of, style decor that you have for Christmas, like your traditional, or if you are trying to do, something a little bit outside of the traditional look, I feel like this can go with it too.
Yeah, for sure.
I do have the trumpet candles too.
So yeah, so
Or the candles too.
there's a couple other things back there. We don't need to go through them in depth right now because it's a little bit of a teaser. But if you look at Holly's background,
Giving you a
and you
sneak
stay with
peek.
us through the 12 days of Christmas in July, look at that. uh, you might see some of those items popping up as daily deals. Santa has a lot of surprises for everyone, and you get a little sneak peek right there in our background. But yeah, thanks again, Holly, for joining and showing us the steals from today and yesterday. And we will talk to you later this week, right?
Yeah, we got some more goodies to show you guys.
All right, all right. So thanks again for joining, and I will let you go at this time.
Bye, guys.
Bye. All right, so that was fun. Sorry about the little sound issues with Sharon. I hope to get that figured out for next time. Sorry about we've had a number of technical issues, through these lives. We're working through it. This is a new live shopping experience. We're trying to work through the issues, but appreciate everyone for jumping on. I mentioned the shop. I just wanted to show one video real quick of the shop to make sure, you guys are all aware of where to go. Like I said, we have a Christmas in July. We obviously have the 12 Days of Christmas in July event, daily deals every day, all new Christmas steals Santa's bringing you each day. But we also have a shop with a bunch of other additional steals for you guys. So if you go on the website, you can just scroll right past the daily deals. Right under the timer, there's a Christmas in July shop. Click on that, and there's a bunch of other steals for you. Everyone was asking, when we launched our new site, more steals, more steals, more steals. We want more steals. Well, guess what? We're bringing you more steals if you haven't noticed already with the new collections and everything like that. But here's an additional bonus for Christmas in July. Bunch more steals, bunch more Christmas steals. All right. And like I mentioned earlier, the daily deals, if they're still available, we'll roll them into the shop each day. So there'll be new things added every single day, possibly even totally brand new things later in the event. We'll see. We'll see what Santa has in store, though. But really cool items in there as well. So check it out if you haven't already. I have all the items that Holly featured in the sale of this video, so you can click on it. I know the snowman is still featured here, but you can click on the view products in this video and shop. One thing we didn't go through are today's daily deals, so I'll just run through them real quick for you guys. The main deal of the day is a massive metal sled, 50 inches in width. So you can see that video here. We have this styled out front on a porch. You can get really creative with this. There's pillows and blankets in here. Obviously, you can put some presents in there. If you have a little Santa Claus or reindeer, you can get really, really creative with this on your front porch, indoors, outdoors, wherever you want. This is our main deal of the day. Let me just feature that real quick. So you can check that out. It'll be the first thing when you come to our website, decorsteals.com. Let's see. Second deal of the day. This is also a really cool item. We have some really cool, like if you haven't noticed, really cool new items that you've never seen before. Some popular repeats as well, but we have a ton of new deals. And this is one of them. It's a front door, a door bow, oversized bow that lights up LED. So you can see, in the image here, how it's styled, but I also have a nice video for you to see how it's done. Check it out. So it comes like in a fabric piece. You just wrap it around your door, tie it up in the middle like a bow. And then nighttime, lights up, LED lights. Really cool feature for your front door, back door, patio door, wherever. But yeah, this is a brand new item for Decor Steals for this Christmas in July. Really cool item. Never seen before here on the site. So yeah, definitely check that out. Second deal of the day. Third deal of the day, real quick, is it's not a Christmas item, but we included it as more of a complimentary item. We did that last year. We're doing it again this year. It's a white cottage core style shelf. white neutral color. So obviously, it ties into any season really, but it really fits well with the pops of color for Christmas and holiday times to style things on the shelf. Goes really well, as you can see in this video. We have a couple Christmas items there in the background that you might find in the shop right now, actually. The sled, the gifts, and things like that. So, yeah, pay attention all week. Pay attention to the next 10 days of this event, because you're going to see a bunch of exciting things on the site, decorsteals.com. And we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So, again, thanks again for everyone joining. Sorry again for the technical issues we had earlier. As always, we'll leave this video up for like another minute so you guys can finish your checkouts. If you missed part of the video, you want to go back and see it, the live recordings are always on our site, www.decorsteals.com/pages/live-shopping. You can also find them on the shop app. If you haven't downloaded that already, I advise you to. It's a really cool app. All of our live videos are on there. You'll get notifications when we have live videos. You can shop directly on there through the video, and you can shop just through the shop app, and you'll earn shop cash. And if you don't know what shop cash is, you need to find out, because it's free money, right? Who doesn't love free money? So check it out. Thanks everybody for joining. And we will have these pretty much almost every day this event. Okay, so check us out for the next live. Thanks again, guys. And we will talk to you later.